This whole time I thought I was live and I wasn't. Well, that was pointless. I guess I haven't done StreamYard in a while. Basically, all I'm doing is I'm just working on that battery right there. I'm going to see if I can actually get it going. Go home. My channel. Bam.
Horizon Hobby takes you where the action
That's right.
is.
See,
with a huge selection of the highest quality radio-controlled cars and trucks.
Right?
Plus,
don't forget to watch that ad.
Industry-leading product design and
if you don't want to
customer
watch it, I'll
service.
make you watch it.
Visit us now at horizonhobby.com.
I've been obsessed with belts for a long time. I wear a belt every day, and it was like
that's a double ad right there.
Crazy about belts. You have all these holes, but you only use one of them. This big flap hanging off the front, and it usually sticks out underneath.
No, can't believe you're making me
So
watch these garbage ads.
Not do any of those things, and I couldn't find it. There's enough things in life that are super complicated.
Yeah, just messing.
And I like to simplify things down.
All right,
As an engineer,
get that out of here. Skip ads, because you know you want to skip them. All right, this is way behind. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this is way behind. Why is it so far behind? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 10-second lag. All right. Well, hopefully I'll be able to keep up with chat. I do actually have chat like literally right there. I do have my coffee. Maybe you have yours. Maybe you don't. This is normally the way the hair is. It's not normally going to be in that straight mohawk. Faux hawk, mohawk, whatever you want to call it. But I did want to break open this pack because this was my newest. I usually don't have any issues with these batteries, but for some strange reason, this is actually my newest pack. And what I'm potentially thinking is that this may have been in my truck, and the trigger quite possibly could have been pulled or activated, and I didn't know it. Just functioning maybe the light when it was in the back seat or something, and I'm thinking maybe that's what killed it, because when I press on, obviously, the button here, there's nothing. When I connect up my charger to it, so I got, obviously the charger that it comes with. When I plug in my charger, this isn't where it like, obviously it recognizes that there's a battery, but it won't charge it. So I got to figure out what's going on here. I have already tried one thing, which was I tried taking a battery, and then when you look at these terminals right here, the input terminals, you have a positive and you have a negative. So I did try like boosting the terminals just by putting a positive and putting a negative from a charger that I had. Didn't seem to work, so I don't know why this isn't working. So I guess there's the possibility that maybe there's really a completely dead cell, or I don't even know. So I'm just going to break it open, see what happens. So what do we got here? RC Master, Just Trash It. Lorne, what's going on, guy? Big Muscle, what's happening, man? Dylan Davis from California, what's going on, guy? J.O., what's up, brother? Discovery RC, what's going on? Chainsaw, what's going on, man? Jason Crow, what's happening? Yeah, it got so low. That's the possibility, man. I don't know. I even, like I said, I put my regular car charger, meaning my real car charger. Kurt, what's going on, man? I put my real car charger to this thing, and it didn't do a thing. So I figured the next thing was possibly to open this up. I do obviously have my voltmeter. I think my voltmeter is on its way out because it's starting to give me false readings. Like when I check a 1.5 volt battery, which these are supposed to be 1.5. When I check a 1.5 battery, it doesn't give me 1.5. It's giving me like 2.2. So I suspect that this This thing, I don't even know how old this is. I've had this forever. But I suspect that this thing must be on its way out. It does still give its tone. So I obviously use it for a continuity check, but... Oh, wait a minute. I just died. So stuff like that works, but I think potentially this thing is done. You know what? I never checked. No, it's in the right thing too. I was thinking maybe for some reason I had it in the wrong thing, but it's not. Manual millivolts, set it to volts. Yeah, no, I had it in the right thing. But that was just a thought too. But I think this thing is out of its reading range now. So, but it does still give me at least a voltage. I just got to order up a new meter, and I did give it a shot. I did touch the contacts in here, and I basically get like nothing. Like we're talking, what do I get? Really nothing. So I'm just going to break it open and see if I can see anything. See if there's corrosion on there. Suppose maybe I could have left it out in the rain or something. That is a possibility. Maybe I'm just not remembering. But this has those safety torques. It's got the little, I call it the little peg in the middle to make it so you can't take like a regular Torx and get in there. So that's why I have this like little kit right here. Icon, what's going on, guy? Chef is here. Where's Chef? Where's Chef? Chef, what's going on, guy? You just want to do RC stuff, but working 18 days in a row, right? Yeah, but Chef, working that 18 days in a row, though, what is that doing for you, though? What's that doing for you, though? It's giving you a couple of bucks in your pocket, I think. So this is the one that has the little safety hole here. I hope it's this one. And it's not. Let's try that one. And it's not. Uh-oh. Hey, there we go. Boy, my eyes are getting bad here. So I figured I'd just try and take this battery apart and see what I could see. Captain Flannel, what's going on, guy? It's quite the entrance that you're making there, brother. He's a party. Who? Chef? Chef's a party animal? Yeah, he is. I also have 2 cameras going, but I kind of messed up because I'm on the StreamYard, obviously. So I should be able to switch between cameras. If I take the mouse, bring the mouse over here, right? If I take the mouse, bring the mouse over here. And let's see. Go to there. Nope. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Go to there. Let's see. Bam. And right there. Go there. Go there. Bam. And StreamYard. Something like that. R2D2 in the background, right? You can see him right there. Yeah, they were chatting away earlier. I'm not sure why they do that, but these are the only two guys that I've ever seen. You know, it's funny. I am seeing some rust right there. There is rust. That could be a bad sign. Maybe my circuit board's rusted. I do have a habit of sometimes leaving my stuff outside by, accident. So I'm not sure what that. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's no rust in there. Oh, but there is corrosion though. Check that out. See the green? There is corrosion. Man, look at that circuit board just for this battery. Holy moly. I should do the tongue test, seeing that my voltmeter is not working. Obviously, that side is the positive because it was that way. So just got to keep in mind that's positive. But I should do the tongue test. Oh, there's no juice whatsoever. That capacitor seems fine. Look at all them stinking circuits on there. Holy crap. Why is there corrosion though? So the corrosion is right on here somewhere. But there's nothing that looks like it should be corroded. There's a bunch of diodes and all that junk. I don't know. I'll pop off the bottom here. See what I can see. Metz is here too, huh? Holy smokes. It's been a long time since Metz has been here. What's the tongue test? You know what the tongue test is, guy. Take a 9-volt battery, you stick it to your tongue when you were a kid to check to see if the battery for your remote had any juice. I know you have to know that. That used to be the tongue test when you were a kid. 9-volt battery to the tongue to make sure that your transmitter had power. Earl Moorhead, what's going on, guy? 9-volt, 12-volt battery to the tongue. That's how Earl tests his automotive batteries. Puts his tongue right to the terminals. Let's see. How does this come off? Same thing. All right. So I popped off those screws. Almost looks like this case splits. Oh, look at that. The case splits. Oh, look at that. Okay. Get right to the cells right there. So at least this way I can check cell voltage. It's got a little wire tapped right on there. So there's a wire tapped onto there. There's a wire, I think, tapped onto there, maybe. Is it a wire? Something. It looks like it's a cell holder. So, well, anyways. So I'm gonna go directly to the cells right here. So obviously this is be negative. This is gonna be a positive side. So I just want to check right here on this battery pack with my dead broken meter just to see if we can get any juice. Oh, weed whacker battery, right? The Echo power system. You use those batteries like, oh, dude, don't vape, man. Vaping's bad for you, man. That's bad, bad stuff. So I really do think my voltmeter's got to be junk here. See, now when you cross the power, when you cross the leads, it's supposed to zero out. I really think this thing is junk. So let's see what happens. So we are getting 0.6 volts. So now what happens if I touch on the next bank? Because there is a separation. So let's see if I touch on that next bank. I'm going to get 0.6, 0.7. And then this last bank right here. See what we get. And we get, wow, we got like nothing. All right. So somehow what I need to do is I just need to get some voltage in here. So I'm looking at this right here. This is obviously a negative tab. So there's a negative tab right there. And there's a positive tab all the way on this opposite side. So what I'm hoping is I can take a battery charger and I'm going to literally just tap the negative and tap the positive and just see if I can just bypass all of this circuitry and just force feed some juice into these cells. That is the possibility that this thing was just brought down so far below power that if I give it a jump start that way, hopefully that's gonna work. It looks like, you know, I'm looking right here. This is actually more of the power right here. You got a lot going on right here as far as solder. So this is going to be, looks like this is a positive side and this is a negative side. So I could go the opposite way too. I think I'm going to try it this way first. Just tap onto these two right here and see what happens. I should be able to switch camera view here. How can I switch camera view? Camera. Bam. Bam. Switching camera view. All right, so I'm going to get my regular LiPo battery charger. That's outside, of course, because we don't charge indoors. I'm going to see if this will do anything. All right. So I say that was negative. That was negative, and this side was positive. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to jump. I'm going to put it on lithium ion. Well, actually, I'm going to do NiCad. Start. And of course, it's saying error because it's not detecting it. This actually might not work. So I don't know if I can grab the lead on here. This might not work. So I got that side. And this side I can just touch. Ah. Quiet. Ah. That's funny. That's saying reverse polarity. Why is that saying reverse polarity? See if I can see something on here that says what side is positive, what side's negative here. Because there's another tap right there. So there's a tap right there. So I wonder if I go into one of these banks. You know, I'm going to check. I'm going to check this one more time. See if I just grab my dead tester. So this is supposed to be a positive. So I'll go to here. And this side is a negative. I think this tester is actually junk. Let's actually just test the battery. Yeah, I don't think I can, I can't trust this tester anymore. I think this thing is junk. Crap. All right. Let's test this battery here. Yeah, wow. I can't even trust this tester. Crap. That's junk, man. Well, that doesn't help. Well, I think I should go on Amazon right now and order a new tester. That's a piece of crap. So let's go on Amazon and order a new tester. I love how somebody asks a question on YouTube and they literally just go one word with a question mark. It's like, okay, what are you asking? I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand single word questions. For some reason, why did it recognize that as reverse polarity? Why did it recognize it as reverse polarity? That doesn't make any sense. There is a wire there. Right there. Kind of a bummer when you can't trust your own tester. So I am thinking maybe it is just that this pack got brought down to death. I need my other glasses. All right. It's not really any better. So obviously trying to see if anything on here gives me an indication of why that just said reverse polarity. I'll try it again. Confirm. Let's see. Let's put it to this side, go to this side. Start. Oh. What just happened to my charger? Blank screen. Pigeon kicker. What? Bottom right is negative and top right is positive? What? Yeah, but we got left and right sides, though. Let's see. Can I monitor? No, monitor won't work. Nope. Let's see. What can I do here? Memory, setting. Back. See what happens. Nope. All right. Let's try this again. You ought to wonder. I'm going to just try connecting it right to it. See what happens. This shouldn't work. Yeah, see, it says battery disconnect. Back. So this one right here, if I go from here to there, see what happens. Stop! Nothing. I would actually have to grab that side, wouldn't I? So if I go to there, there to there, maybe that'll work. Let's try that. Back. Negative. Oh, there we go. It's taking a charge. So that probably will do it. See what I'm doing? I think I was messing up. That's taking a charge. So apparently I have to go to all one side. Earl Moorhead, you use your 12-volt jump pack to pop your batteries to life? Right, when it falls off too low. Hold it underwater. Yeah, set tester to AC. Funny. I think, well, this is working. It's pumping some fuel into those batteries, so see what happens. So now it should be doing nothing. Confirm. See what happens if I just plug it right into the charger right now. Should go this way, I believe. And hey, it's charging. There we go. That's it. Just needed a little bit of a jump start. Sweet. All right. See, I knew I'd do it. I kept messing up. I had to go to one side of the battery. My head wasn't computing here, so cool. Now it's charging up. That's all that matters. Sweet. Must be a Traxxas battery. Top and bottom right. Right. Actually, it was just one side. I was able just to grab the one side there and just give enough juice right there. And it looks like that's all it needed, because check it out. I'm psyched now. That's awesome. Thank you, Pigeon Kicker. You do that to your lipos, right? That's the way to do it. Can't you jump it without taking... no, I couldn't. Because the circuitry inside would not allow, or at least it seemed like. I had already tried that. I actually tried it with my car charger, my real automotive charger. I put it on 500 amp start, and it still didn't work. So, but you can see it's doing its little charging thing right there with the little light. Oh, no, you can't. Right there. So, I had tried it with my my automotive battery charger, and that didn't work. I just went to positive and negative. I put it on 10 amps, and it didn't do a thing. So, I had a feeling that I was going to have to break it open. It's obviously the circuitry or the circuit board must just make it so that how many batteries? You know, you got to think about that. I wonder how many batteries have people like potentially tossed out or like returned or threw away or whatever that actually weren't a problem. That you literally all you had to do is just do something like this. That, you know, for the person that doesn't know, you know, for like the contractor that doesn't know that you could do that. Imagine that. What a piece of crap. Think about it. If you literally just left your tool, like let's say in a milk crate or whatever, and the trigger's just pulled enough, you know? All right, so that ends this episode of RC Guy Garage. We'll see you later. I'm just glad it's working. It shouldn't take too long to charge it up. I almost feel like I'm nervous to put it back together before I let it take a little bit more of a charge. Hey, Earl Moorhead, check this out. Got a little package coming to your house in a couple of days. I was supposed to get it out in the mail today. I just forgot. But got a little package for you here, guy. Hey, sweetie. Good girl, huh? All right. So I do have to get another tester. I was thinking about getting a nice fluke. I need like a real tester. It has been actually a while. So let's see. You know what I should do is check Facebook. See a Facebook marketplace. Oh, you know what? I should ask my son. My son has got a good way of finding tools. He's a master when it comes to like finding stuff. He got a nice fluke meter. I'm going to message him right now. Hey kid, when you get a chance, can you get me a nice voltmeter? Like how you found yours, if you can. Thanks. Love you, kid. So that should be pretty easy. Looks like you'll have a better live stream experience if you go over to Deontay Hibes. He's live right now. Deontay, am I saying that right? Hibe, Hieb, Hibe. I think it's pronounced Hibe. I just got a notification right now that he's live. So if you guys want to go watch a live stream that's more entertaining, definitely go over there. But I'm going to try putting this back together and just see what happens. So I'm going to switch cameras. Go to there. Go to there. Go to there. Boom. This live is more shocking. Get out of here. His live is more shocking. Billy Bob's here. Oh my God. Billy Bob, it has been a long time, brother. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Is that a blow dryer on top of the screen? On top of the screen? What? Is that a blow dryer on top of this? On top right of screen. Top. Oh, look at that. Am I frozen? Why is this frozen? Oh, no, it's not frozen. It's working. So you're saying, is that a blow dryer on the top right of screen? What are you talking about? Top right. Oh, the duck? Oh, yeah. No, that's StreamYard. Dude, that's a riot. No, that's the StreamYard thing. Is that a blow dryer? Yeah, guy, it's a blow dryer. The duck looks like a blow dryer. It does, doesn't it? You're right. Yes, it's a blow dryer for my hair. This live is the same without singing in the background. Without this live. Oh, isn't the same. Oh, without my wife singing in the background, right? All right. Well, this is charging right now. That is a very good sign. So I think what I want to do, I'm going to pop this off real quick. All right. So it is showing that it's taking a charge. So I'm going to pop it on real quick again. Just make sure it's still taking a charge. And it looks like it is, I think, right? Flashing green, does that mean it's taking a charge? Charging. So a solid red and a flashing green means that it's taking a charge. So, oh, all right. My son messaged me. So I'm going to want to put this back together and let this thing charge. Yeah, I know you did, but you have a knack for being able to find good stuff. Do you want to just find me a nice meter and just basically let me know how much? So my son has, like I said, my son just has this way of being able to find stuff way better than I do. I'm foolish in a way. I'll spend money that doesn't really need to be spent. My son has a way of not doing that. So watch me put this all back together, and it not work. So looks like it's I think it's there. Looks about right. I think I'll do. I gotta use my oh no, we can't use my driver. What? Can I use this? Yeah, I can. So it does have an adapter. So this thing actually does have an adapter. So I can use my thing here to put it back together. Why Mario, are you into the sauce? I think you're into the sauce, Mario. Why a pan flute is not flat? Guy, are you into the sauce? I think Mario's into the sauce here. Whoop. Spatula on the top left of the screen. Is that a spatula? Top left of the screen. Top left. I don't know where you're looking. Top. I don't see no spatula. You guys are losing your minds now. And I lost a screw somehow. And I just found it. But I really do want to know, though, how many people, that were contractors that don't know anything about, this kind of stuff, that they could have brought their battery back to life by just popping it apart real quick. How many contractors basically just like returned batteries or just dumped them? You know what I'm saying? So watch, let's see. Does it work? Here we go. Here comes the test. We got hoping for a flashing green. No! Oh, yeah. Scared me for a second. Nice. All right, cool. So I'll just let this thing marinate for a while. Let it do its thing. Make sure I put away my tools. 365 days sober, not in a row. Nice. Rich, that's a good one right there. I like that. 1 year sober, baby. I love that. 365 days sober, not in a row. That's awesome. Dwayne, Guy, it has been a lot. No, I haven't run it yet. Dwayne, it's been a long time, brother. How are you doing? Have you just kind of been like in the background lurking? It was easy to buy a new one. Yeah. Time's money, right? See what happens when we break dad's things when we were kids? That's right. Busy, right. I guess that's a good thing, though. 13 years somber. Feel bad for you. All right. So I think we're good here. That thing is charging up. So this little kit has been pretty beneficial. The link is in the description. So just to keep in mind, I am Amazon, or I do have those Amazon affiliate links. So there is a thing in the bottom there. Pretty sure the screwdriver set is part of that. If you think you might need one, just to do like foolish stuff like that, to be able to break open one of your battery packs for your cordless drill or whatever, or your cordless saws or whatever you got. It's a pretty cool set. It's by a company called Pro Tools, and it literally comes with, it comes with like everything that's on that back thing there. It's awesome. This is a great little kit. This was sold like as I think a computer kit or something like that. But it's great because I've used it a bunch of times. It's got so many different size bits, Phillips, Torx. It even has funky things, which I don't even know what the heck they are. There's like a triangle one, couple triangle ones. There's some weird looking ones in here. Star, like weird triangle bit. I don't understand what some of these are. So all kinds of different Phillips, square drives. What else is here? Like I said, you saw the safety ones, regular Allen, and it also has the bolts. So pretty good kit. Definitely a good kit. So I might switch camera here. Switch camera. Bam. Go to there. There we go. So I might end up starting to do stuff in the garage, because obviously it's getting that time of year where me doing all my automotive junk outside just like isn't going to happen. And I got an 02 Camaro that has been sitting in my garage. Not a Camaro. Can't believe I just said that. An 02 Firebird that's been sitting in my garage for a couple years now. My son's been kind of after me to, it's like one of those things where things got 28,000 miles on it. My knock sensors went bad just because it's got 28,000 miles on it. Knock sensors went bad because of water, basically sitting on top of the motor, got into or bypassed the little seals, and I think corroded the sensors. So I ironed it down to just knock sensors being the issue, just by scanning it and just like figuring it out. So I got the motor torn down to that point, and literally all I got to do is just put in the knock sensors. So what I might do is I might get in there and clean up the garage, make it a little bit more presentable, take all the garbage that's sitting on top of the Firebird, Trans Am, whatever you want to call it, and start working on it. Literally just start doing garage live streams. I didn't do that many garage live streams. I think I did just a few of them, but I'm starting to think that, I mean, for my channel, it's not going to be, it never will be all RC stuff, because it's not how I do things. The RC stuff is fun. It's awesome, but I've got other stuff that I want to do. And I figured, the way it works, if you want to watch it, you watch it. If you want to join in, you want to come over to my house and crack a couple iced teas while I work on my cars in the garage, go right ahead. I'll be right there. Now that I obviously have a paid subscription to the Epidemic Sound, which I think the link is in the description there too. I think. Which I should put it in there if it's not. So I actually do have an affiliate link thing for the, I keep calling it Epidemic. It's called something else. Oh, also, there's a video that I think might be ready right now. Just ripping the Outcast 8S. I've had it for a while, like just sitting in the computer, just like I said, marinating, and I didn't do anything with it. And I've got more footage than I realized. So I made one 22-minute long video or something like that. Just banging it around. Which is, it should be ready. Like, I'm almost thinking it should be ready like right now. So YouTube video. That's trash bag. It's called the ARRMA Outcast 8S Backtrack Rip. And it actually says it's ready. So what I should do is, let's see. I'll do a refresh. I got to do, yeah, I'll just do that as a thumbnail. Playlist. Should the backyard track. ARRMA. I think that's good enough. Or should I? Fifth scale, because it's a fifth scale. So it's on 3 playlists. It's not made for kids. Monetized. Yes. Oop, cancel. Save changes. I just going through like the whole list. Wow, why isn't it not monetized? Boom, monetized. Of course, monetized. Kidding me? Inappropriate language, firearms, sensitive issues, all of it. It's got all of it in there. And slam all the ads onto it. Sorry. When my channel gets, all right, the way I look at it, Once my channel gets, if the channel ever gets big, I'll start retracting ads. Like mid-roll ads, I'll probably get rid of mid-roll ads once my channel gets big enough to support itself. We're on our way. Let's see. Details. Everything's in the details. Right now it's set to private. Oh, we got to do end screen. So import from... let's see. That doesn't have anything. That doesn't have anything. I did a lot of COVID and coffee. Wow. Did a lot of lives. Nothing. There we go. Let's see. Play it. Cool. All right, that works. Save changes. All right. Go from private to public. I've never done a premiere. I don't understand what a premiere is. Done. Save changes. So ARRMA Outcast 8S backtrack rip is now live. It's not that great. To be honest with you, it's actually not that great. I took a lot of stuff, a lot of filming on it. And I didn't even use like half of it. I think what happened, right, with the Outcast 8S, it's such a much bigger RC that on the backyard track, I actually forgot how to drive that particular vehicle. I think I only ripped that thing 2 times or something like that. Another two rip vehicle. But I do have a where's my thing? No playlist. Music. Recommendations for RC Guy Garage. There is supposed to be a thing here where I have a referral program. So I actually do have a referral thing. So if anybody's interested in checking out that referral, I'll get a kickback if you subscribe to this right here. Bam. Right there. Epidemic Sound. They have so much stuff. Like when I go on to Epidemic Sound for my what happens, right, is as you start to like pull music off, it keeps like a track of what type of music that you've been pulling off of the site. And I like that because what they do is they then start to give you music based upon what you've been pulling from, which makes it so much easier because when I go to try and find a track to use for, you know, the videos, which I'll have actually, I'm going to do a cinematic video with the 2.0, the version 2 of the Baja Ray. Yeah. But like this song, I don't even know what these songs are. But they give you a ton of songs. So that one, like, nope. Like, what's this? I have found. Nah. Nope. So, like, you like listen to a song, right? A lot of times I find so what will happen, right, is I do things, I think, backwards. I will edit my video pretty much to what I think I want the video to be. And then if I think I start seeing anything that I could use as cinematic, how did somebody already comment on that video? Somebody already comment on that video? There's no way. What is
Horizon Hub.
oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Get rid of that. Oh, somebody already did comment on it. Awesome. Where was I? I don't even know where I was. What the heck was I talking about? Oh, editing a video. So what I have found was like, I'll edit the video out. And I think I possibly do it backwards. I'll edit the video out. So then once I get it to a shortened length, that's hopefully only 15 to a half hour of watching. Because there's nobody that wants to watch like somebody just ripping an RC for like 50 minutes. Well, I mean, maybe people do. But I'll try and shorten it down. I try to shorten it down. It doesn't always work. But if I start seeing like cinematic stuff, like I'll, put that like together, and I'll sometimes drag clips to the top just to kind of like save them to later, or kick them all the way to the end or whatever. And then now that I've seen what my edited timeline is, or whatever you want to call it, whatever the words are, once I get that, I already know what it looks like in my head. I'll jump over to that epidemic sound, and I will basically, I've lately just been going on their recommended music for my YouTube channel. It point blank says for your YouTube channel. And they have given, it says recommendations based on RC Guy Garage. And what I like is they've been pulling good songs, like ones that, like, I don't know if you guys remember Soundgarden? Does anybody here remember the group Soundgarden? So the last video that I did, I think with the Traxxas Max, that song sounds like Soundgarden. And when I heard that song, I was like, wow, this sounds great. So I always liked Soundgarden. See, like this. This has a tone to it. You hear it? So just based on those tones right there, I've already seen the next footage that I've got laid out, and I haven't even done any editing. I obviously just kind of scrubbed through the footage. That song right there, it's the fourth song down on the recommended for RC Guy Garage list. It's an alternative, it's alternative music. It's 3 minutes and 16 seconds long. It's and then when they do what type of music it is, it's called restless, heavy, and ponderous. So, but I can already see, you know what I mean? Like I can already see stuff. So I think it's great sometimes when you can add music. You got to be careful about music that you get off of the internet. You're safe with epidemic sound. You're safe with epidemic sound because let's just say you, I think there's like a free subscription that you can get too. You can get, use their songs for whatever, or whatever. I don't know exactly how it works, but I got a subscription. But what's great about how this company works is as long as your videos you created had like music that you pulled from that, website, as long as you used it within that time frame of what your subscription was, like forever, the music is you can monetize off of that, meaning that you won't get any copyright strikes, whatever. You won't get any issues. Now, if your subscription runs out, The great part about that, let's just say I just, after a year or after a month or whatever, I just said, nah, I'm good. Within that month, whatever songs that I had put, even if I let the subscription go, which I never will now, once I let the subscription go, the music is still like monetized by me. Like I still won't get any hits. I won't get any strikes. No, nothing. But if I made a video and the day after my subscription was out, there is a possibility of issues after that. Like you can't just keep using music. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to use it within your subscription timeline. If you use it beyond it, that's when you can get into trouble, which is fine. I'm fine with that. But don't use YouTube music. Well, I mean, you can use some of the YouTube music, but what I'm saying is that if you go out there and find music that is called copyright royalty-free music, don't believe it, because I've already done that. And recently I've been getting copyright notifications because someone that owned, I believe this is what's going on. Someone that owned the song, initially it was copyright free, royalty free, meaning I could monetize and I'd get the money and not them. It's only pennies, but still, whatever. They all of a sudden just out of nowhere decided to take it off the list of, I guess, being copyright. So now I'm getting strikes on some of my videos now because the music's there and the person decided, you know, I want the money myself. So I don't know. The funny part is like on the videos that I actually have those like couple songs from whoever it was, it doesn't matter anyway because the videos like aren't really making me anything. I think it's like pennies, like 12 cents or something like that. So it's like, I don't really care. You can have the 12 cents, guy. It's your song. You earned it. That's the way I look at it, you know? But with this Epidemic sound, like the link is in the description, just check that out. I definitely recommend it. I'm actually going to take the link and put it right in my thing right now. Right in, where is it? Cancel. Whoops. All right. Bam. How do I do this? From the keyboard. Frog City, what's going on, guy? How are you? I just had to bring back to life one of my batteries. Fog City, you've been ripping that 2.0, man. You're Baja Ray, dude. Look at mine. Mine's behind me. It's sitting on top of trash bag. At least the body is. No more graphics on mine. Mine is a pile of graphics now on the floor. Frog City, yeah. Dude, Frog City, that's his name. Frog City. We all know him as Frog City. That was before you, J.O. You're not part of that loop. All right, so paste. There we go. Nice. Oops. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. Cut. Bam. Delete. Bam. Return. Bam. Paste. And then PO box. I wanted to say something. So I've got to message the individual if I can. So somebody gave me and I'm only bringing this up because I'm just noticing it right now. somebody paid pal me a good stinking chunk of money, and they never said why. They did that thing. I said, you know, do you want to tip the channel or whatever on the thing? But somebody gave me a pretty good sized chunk of money, and there's got to be a way to be able to, if you donate money to somebody, to say, hey, because what I want to know is if I'm going to start doing some stuff on my channel, because Icons RC brought up a point. Now, I don't think of myself as any kind of a channel. So, but he brought up a point. They were talking about some of the larger channels, that it obviously helps smaller channels when they get a shout out. But what you need to remember is that the channels that have made it, they might not do shout outs and stuff like that, just because you have to remember that it's kind of like a business. It's not that they don't want to share the wealth. It's the fact that if you mention a channel, you want to make sure that you're driving people to something that's, you know what I'm saying? Like something that should be like recognized, because there are some channels that it's not necessarily, not that they just got to step up their game. And there's a couple of people that I've actually been talking to. And like I said, I'm no one to tell anybody what to do, but every once in a while, if I see a video and if they're part of the Facebook group, I'll send them a personal message, and I'll just give them what I call my 2 cents. And I basically say, you know, who am I to, you know, tell you what to do? Your channel is your channel. That's why, like, my channel is my channel. I run my channel the way I want it to be run, which is why it'll never just be RC stuff, because that's what it wasn't. It wasn't RC stuff in the very beginning. But either way, I want to start bringing attention to channels that are really making that they're trying, that they're putting up what I call, you know, a fight. And there's a couple of channels that I've actually been talking to, just you know, just give, I don't know, I don't even want to call it pointers or tips, because like I said, I'm nobody when it comes to this stuff. I'm lucky. When I think about this, man, every subscriber that's on here, I am lucky to have you guys as subscribers, because I'm telling you, this sometimes, like even this video, the Outcast 8S video, I mean, is there a couple of good things in it? Yeah, but I think most of it's just junk. It's literally just pulling the trigger on an RC car and seeing what happens. There is one thing that happens in that video, which I'm hoping people will key in on it. There's one thing that happens in that video. I'm not gonna say what it is, you know, because I gotta drive views. But there is one thing that happens in that video that it shocked the crap out of me with how that truck handled what it did. And I was just like, I think I was blown away. I was just totally blown away. You're lucky to have someone to talk to at 4 a.m., right? So I want to rebuild my Losi Muggy. Found Botagel. Then wanted to do channel with Sun, but he never did. So I enjoy. Yeah, right, guy. Hot Hoopty RC. Mets, guy. Dude, the mullet's already there, guy. Thank you for that, Mets. Mets, you're a riot, guy. Thank you. But like I was saying, I wanted to start, and I had tried to do that, to be quite honest with you. When I did the Mullet Hawk Monday for today, I'm checking messages. When I did the Mullet Hawk Monday for the Facebook channel, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to just jump out of here. Do I need to save these changes? Yes, I do. Save. new comments. Bam. Tortured. What's going on, guy? So on the RC Guy Garage Facebook channel, which right now, that's what the RC Guy Garage Facebook channel is looking like. Okay. So Mullet Hawk Monday. So what I had done was I did a post that said, as warned, today is Mullet Hawk Monday. Live a little and let's see what you come up with. And basically what it was, and nobody bit. So the way I'm going to look at it is the one guy that actually had the begins with a B and ends with alls. The one guy that starts with a B, ends with alls, GRC. So what I said I was going to do is I was going to make a video. It seems kind of lame now to make a video just on one guy. But I'll tell you right now, GRC, you want to go check out his channel? Go just literally type in G space RC on YouTube and go check out his channel. What I had tried to do was basically I had said that, you know, anybody that, you know, was part of that, that posting, post on there. I don't care what you did. It was just, and there's still time. There's still an hour left in my time zone. There's still an hour left. And literally all it was I was going to make a video and put it on YouTube to draw attention to the other channels and say, hey, this guy or girl had the, let's say, well, I'll just use a generic word, the guts enough to go ahead and even if you faked it, like I was just basically saying, all you got to do is even if you just take hairspray, put hairspray and just make one just for a picture, throw it on the RC Guy Garage website, just do it. And I was going to put you as part of a video and then kind of like draw attention to the channel. And I started thinking to myself, what I should start doing is I should start doing like little things like that. It's all about just getting the community going, getting people amped up, hopped up to stop being, let's put it this way, stop being so lame. Do something different. Take yourself out of your comfort zone. Mets RC did an intro, which I wish I could play the intro, but I don't want to get in trouble. But Mets RC did an intro for his channel that was, I mean, you want to talk about stepping out of his comfort zone? I think he was actually comfortable making it. But his intro was such a stinking riot that it grabbed attention. Like there were a couple of people that absolutely loved what he did. And if you just take the couple of seconds to every once in a while step out of your own box and try to make somebody laugh, try to make somebody smile, who cares if they're laughing at you? Doesn't matter. They're still laughing. They're still having a good time. You brought a smile to their face. And that's the way I'm looking at it. That's like literally the way I'm looking at it. This is just hair. Do you know what I mean? Like when you look at me like this, I look like a clean cut guy. And then all of a sudden, wham! You know what I mean? And that's why I did well, because it's long right now. It's kind of semi-long. But that's why I made it into the real, like, you know, mohawk or mullet hawk was literally just for today. And did I go out in public like that? No, I mean, I went out in public when it's the small little mullet hawk. But what do I care? I actually was in Home Depot and people were actually kind of giving me the thumbs ups. I did get a snicker. And I just looked at the guy and I was just like, hey, live a little. And I just kept walking. You know what I mean? It was just like, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care. You know? It's all about having fun. Right? The chat, right? His energy cola, right? Mets, your energy cola. When he goes ripping an RC, he's got to drink an energy cola. That was awesome. Shock top beer logo. Right, dude. You know what? You say that. I've got like a ton of iced tea glasses. Got a ton of different types of iced tea glasses. I thought I had a shock top, but I don't. But yes. He doing magic again, right? Went to get a what? An iced tea? Jessica. Posted pics for the challenge in the group. I don't know where in the group, but I did post 5 just to make you smile. Right, Jessica. I did see that. That was pretty cool. No, Dwayne. We don't do that here. Donate 5. Ah, Rich, you're funny. Rich, you're funny, man. You posted a mohawk? No, you did not, Frank. Look it. There's nothing there. Nothing there. The only one that did something was, and it wasn't even, he did the whatever the what's that? The Tiger King or whatever that guy is. I don't know what that guy is. Who is that guy? Is that Tiger King guy? But he's got the mullet. But nobody posted in the thing. So, but GRC did though. GRC right here. This guy's a riot. And that's what I was trying to say was just, look at that. That's not even the picture that he did. The picture that he did was literally just that picture. I put all the other stuff on it. And I put the subscribe to YouTube, GRC, Mullet Hawk. And I think that's the whole point. Like, that's what I want to do. I'm going to start coming up with like just these things and just say, hey, I mean, I don't know. I'm a small channel. But if a couple of people could subscribe to the channel because you tried, you made an effort, why not? Right? So that's the way I look at it. Gotta have fun. Gotta get out there. Gotta rip it. $10 if you're standing up with one. Lion King, right? Is that Lion? No, not Lion King. The heck are you talking about, Lion King? You seen GRC's? It was cool, right? Yeah. Ah, see, he made the effort. The pictures that you did, Jess, those were cute. Because obviously those were of your kid. It was cool. You got to remember though, like you try to remain within the rules of the group. They're kind of flexible, but not. It's up to the moderators to discern whether if something is against the rules or not. And we don't just unilaterally make a decision. Like, let's just say that there's a post that's kind of questionable. Literally all of a sudden, we got a moderators like group. The moderators will basically, and that's what's fair about the RC Guy Garage site, is that there's 5 moderators, and if there's a post that's questionable, it's not something that just gets taken down. We literally talk about it. We literally say, hey, what do you think? Should we let this go? Should it stay? Or whatever. And if it's something that's not RC related and it's a picture, you do have to make sure that it's like within the post, within the asking post. Like, we'll do theme days. Like, obviously it was Mullet Hawk Monday, and that has nothing to do with RCs except for the fact that the picture that I posted was obviously it had RC stuff in it. And that was like some of the thing, like when you answer the questions, it's basically just us trying to keep that group friendly and safe for everybody. That's all it's about. It's about, no foul language, no innuendos. If you don't know what that means, literally look it up. Ask Google, Siri, Alexa, whatever. Oh, actually, how about Alexa? Alexa, what is an innuendo?
The noun, innuendo, can have a few meanings. 1. An indirect intimation about a person or thing, especially of a disparaging or a derogatory nature. 2. A parenthetic explanation or specification in a pleading. 3. In an action for slander or libel, the explanation and elucidation
Alexa,
of the words alleged.
Stop. That's good enough. So it's just basically keeping the group safe. That's it. For all ages, for all, I was gonna say all races, but it's literally for everybody. But it's just to keep it, a happy, kind group, basically just to help people have questions about RC stuff. It's literally an RC website, but every once in a while, we'll do like a special theme day that might not be RC related. It might even say, like the Mullet Hawk Monday, but it might also be like, it's 1-to-1 day or whatever it is. Post up your dream, your dream ride, meaning your real, vehicle, or post up, your real ride, like, what would it be called? Real ride, something. I don't know, but for whatever day it would be. And it allows everybody to, be able to post up pictures of their cars, trucks, bikes, whatever. But it is an RC website, so it's basically kind of strictly to that. So as long as you stay within the rules, I mean, everything's cool. And there are some people that don't like rules, and that's why you don't join a group that has rules. But then I'll tell you right now, there's a couple of sites that I'm, part of, and I literally don't post anything on it just because, man, I'm telling you, some of the stuff that gets posted on those sites is just like, wow, man, if I had a young kid, like, yeah, I mean, I do have a young daughter, but she is like, she's going to be 21 next month. My youngest daughter is going to be 21. Do you know how insane that is? She used to fit right here in my arm. Same thing with my son, man. What the heck? Where has time gone? Riding real, you know it, right? Right. But man, some people like that. Like what Metz is saying right there. There are some RC websites out there, or actually it's just plain websites out there that, things can get pretty crazy. And that's why even that RC Guy Garage Facebook site has, technically 5 moderators to just, just to maintain the health of the thing. It's cool. It's cool that, you can go to it may not be as fun because you can't just post whatever you want. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things. That's why there's so many other groups out there. Just go ahead and just post that stuff on those groups. If you want to be psychotic, just go over there for a little while, get your psychoticness out, and then come over here and be normal. Mario, your son is 23, right? Isn't that nuts, dude? It is so my son, he is going to be 24 this year coming up. What the heck? 20 what? Wow. I got 1 foot like in the dirt right now, I guess. Game changer, what's going on, guy? Peter, you like what? You like this thing because Sergeant J, what's going on, guy? Are you talking about you like this channel because it's laid back? I think that's what you're saying. Hot Hoop DRC. I am the kid. 45 years and 45 years and none? What? No. Oh, 45 years old and no kids. Right. I'll tell you right now. For me, obviously being a dad, I don't understand people that don't have kids, but I do get it. You get to do like whatever you want if you don't have kids. Your life is yours to do whatever you want. But I will say, having kids, I would never, ever want my life any other way. But that's me. I think like if somebody was to ask me like, what were you like? You know how some people like say something about, you know, like what were you born to be or whatever? I'll tell you right now, I was born to be a dad. I love being a dad. Well, there are some times that being a dad's not the greatest, but it's okay. You know, sometimes you have to be dad, you know, rigid dad that the kid doesn't like, but that's all right though. The times that the pluses about being a dad for me, just for me, far, far, far outweigh, you know, not having kids. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I love it. 22, 19, and you're 47, ready to travel, right? If you could stop buying RCs, right? Yeah. Tell me about it, guy. Check the Mohawk page again. Check the Mohawk page again. Oh, Frank, what did you post? See, Frank's one of those guys you got to watch out for. Every once in a while, Frank gets a post taken down. Right, Frank? Every once in a while, Frank will post something. What? Mets, what are you saying? No way, dude. Are you serious? You are not going to do that. Mets, that is a stinking riot. Mets, are you going to do that to yours? Is that what you're talking about? But Frank, I'm going to check that Facebook site right now. Yeah, there's a thing. The best. Oh, I'm almost afraid to click on it, Frank. Do you realize that? Every once in a while, like I said, Frank, you'll post something that you know we have to take down. I'm afraid to post. I'm afraid to check it. But I have to. Oh, all right, dude. Bam. There you go. That's Frank right there. Dude, that's actually a cool dude right there. Like I said, every once in a while, Frank posts something that, you know, you got to be scared of. That's a good one, man. I like it. Nice. We got a couple of them on there. Frank, that's actually worth it right there. There's still time. There's still 40 minutes left to go ahead and post your picture on the RC Guy Garage Facebook site if you want to have your channel directed to in a video that I'm going to make. Looks like I'm going to make now a video. We at least got 2 people on there. That's actually good. Frank, that's a good one, man. No way, Mets, you ordered that? I'm not even going to say what it is, but that's awesome. Wait till you see what Mets has coming. Wait till, you know what? I could almost wreck it. I'll tell you why. Right here. It's not wrecking it. But when I saw this, I was like, you have got it. Because I thought this was Son of a Digger. I totally forgot about that truck. I totally forgot about that truck. Here's a better picture right there. I'm surprised. Now, all right. Now, CCXRC, right, Tony? I don't know why Tony does not have this. Because I'm telling you right now, if I had the LMT10, that LMT10. Why do they just call it the LMT10? The LMT. That is what I would do right there. Just because I think that is a stinking riot. Mohawk Warrior. I think that's awesome. So keep an eye on the Mets RC channel there. Looks like Mets RC might have a couple of things coming up soon. What scale is what? That picture? That's real scale. If that's what you're talking about. If Tortured, if you're talking about the that monster truck, that was a real monster truck. I think you're talking about that. I can't tell. Yeah, Tony is a good guy, right? But that's why I'm saying, though, why doesn't he have that? He's got like, I'm sorry. I don't like the shark one that he had, and I knew he was going to break that thing, and he knew it too. He had to have known that he was going to break that one. He should literally just take that thing, throw it on the shelf, and do that truck right there. Actually, no, he shouldn't. I should. But yeah, I think Tony really likes his monster truck, man. He's been really throwing out some content because of that Losi truck, man. When you see his videos like within like I think 2 hours are like up to 500 and 600 views, which is pretty damn good. That is good, man. I get 500 to 600 views after like a week. So, so that's pretty good. The LMT is coming, second run, can't wait. Right. Hoopty, that's awesome, man. It's an Escalade. I think I've caught up. Mario, you have that? Oh, in 164 scale, right? Okay. Yes, Mets, you definitely need to make a video about it. That'll be awesome. I might have to steal that idea from you. I like that, dude. That would look stinking awesome. I like it. I won't steal it from you. I'll just borrow it. This video is really not that good. People shouldn't watch it. The ARRMA Outcast 8S backtrack rip really is not that good. I'm telling you. It does have one part in it, and I know that's like almost like clickbaity, but it's not. There is one part in it that literally, I was shocked, man. The way that truck reacted, I was blown away. Right. Dude, totally. So, Burn One Gut Beats. He says he just actually left a post a minute ago, and he goes, just being funny guy, but I love how you dodge trees, but those mailboxes just seem to jump out in your way. They do. They totally do. I gotta tell you, this is the part right here about this, all this stuff. The Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Still watching? Jessica, it's really not that good. You guys, there's no way. This video is junk. Second, Matt's, you're funny. Billy Bob was first. You gotta be kidding me, Billy Bob. Billy Bob, you're awesome, man. Let's see. Oh, do I have a sneak peek from it's not something, not anything I can share. So if anybody's wondering why we haven't been seeing Earl, I think he's addressed it, but Earl has been like literally back to work, and because of what Earl does, he's like been pulling some pretty crazy hours, meaning like I don't even know how he's putting out content. I think Earl is like somewhere around 6 months to a year older than me. And I got to tell you right now, I don't know how he's putting out content as much as he is. I can't do it. I get too tired, man. I'm surprised I'm on a live right now. You guys are keeping me awake. Oh, Mets is taking off. Oh, look at that. Mets is going to sleep. See you later, Mets. It was a good one, man. Thank you. What does Earl do? So usually I don't answer questions about people, but Earl, everybody knows Earl is a let's put it this way. Earl is a self-made auto mechanic in a scope that people really don't know. And it's very easy to figure out if you don't just ask him directly. One cool thing that I think he shared before, so that's why I'll share it right here, right now. Earl is in the film industry, basically in the film industry as a mechanic, but it goes beyond that. The abilities that Earl has, and the reason why he's in filming or in film, that's where he is that's where he is right now. He's on set right now. Well, at least I think he is. I think he's on set right now. But he sees a lot of stuff. The scope of things that Earl has accomplished is pretty big. So I love it when people are negative towards him on his channel, because I literally just laugh. Because if they really knew who Earl was, they probably wouldn't open their mouth. Like, I mean, yeah, I laugh. I laugh on some of them. So, but he's a self-made auto mechanic, but it goes way beyond that. He's in the film industry because his family was in the film industry. That's usually how it works. So his aunt was on a show, a little show called Bewitched. We'll just leave it there. All you have to do is you know Earl's name and you type in Bewitched. That's all you got to do, and you'll be able to figure it out. So Earl's in the film industry, kind of because of that, kind of. But Earl is a huge wealth of knowledge in the real scale, and it just bleeds over into RC stuff, which is great. I think that if you're an auto mechanic, I think it might give you a slight advantage when you're doing stuff like this, when you're doing like, RC type stuff, because you have, kind of like that, larger scale kind of thought process. So that's why I love RC stuff. I mean, I was into automotive God, in my single digits. And I know people would, you'd think that's a joke, but it's not. My grandparents' house was almost pretty close to, in a good way, a junkyard. I had an awesome childhood. My mother used to take me to junkyards, like looking for parts for her cars that she had. So she had 60s and 70s cars. And I'll leave it right there for the age of the cars. And she also used to race at New England Dragway. So I got to tell you right now, as far as being raised, no dad, what do you call that? Single parent raised by my mother. My mother did an incredible job to raise a son and to be the kind of mom she was, man. There is no son on this earth that wouldn't want to have their mom be the way my mom was, man. Telling you. I got a picture I'll show you right now. You want to see my mom when she was at New England Dragway? I'll pull up a picture right now. I have no problem with that. This is my mother in 1975 or 6. I think it was 1976. But this is my mother at New England Dragway. Right here. That's my mother at New England Dragway. In 1976, I think it was. Rat Fink shirt, short shorts, hush puppy shoes, sitting on the fender of her 1968 Firebird 400 4-speed that she built. I love it, dude. I love it. And I was there. Right? Her drag car. Right? 76. Mario, you were born in 76? Nice. Guy, you're just a couple years older than me. Just kidding. 1976 for Paul Clancy, too. Nice. Rich, dude, thank you. This is just a talk show right now. I know it's shop talk and wrench, but that's like how it is. We did wrench on something. That battery is charging up. Look at that. Look at that. That's a smile on my face right there. Look at that battery. That thing is charging up. Nice. I'm psyched, man. That's awesome. It just needed a jump start. 29 and 29. What, that's how old you are? Tortured. We're close, man. Tortured. You and I are close, brother. Francis from Hawaii. What's going on, guy? It's funny. Think about this right here. Now, I've talked about, people being in Europe, being like in my house. So this guy, Francis is in my house right now. Isn't that crazy? And he's from Hawaii. I think that's a riot. 73. Frank, 68. Pretty close to a good year, man. Jessica, are you saying you're 29? I don't understand 29 and 29. You mean, are you adding it together? I'm so confused. I don't know what you mean. And you know what else I'm doing? I'm trying to maneuver my mouse, and I'm wondering why, and I've done this before. I'm scrolling my mouse, wondering why there's no cursor moving on my iPad. I can't be the only one that's ever done that. And if I am, save me. Oh, you know what I should do? I can wrench. How about if we turn this back over from a talking show to a wrenching show? I think that's a good idea. I actually do have an RC I need to wrench on right now. So, and it's a big boy. All right. Coffee's gone. That's a bummer. Let this thing charge up. That makes me pretty happy. So this RC right here, this one needs its shocks back. Because I took the shocks off of it. So this thing could use its shocks back. Can I use this camera? This camera probably would be lame. Because the water, I don't think will make it. Maybe it will. Let's see. Switch cameras. I'll just leave that camera on. So, I ordered from the chop shop, which is Jenny's RC. I had taken the shocks off of. So here's the original shocks. Nothing wrong with them. This is, I think it's the Creighton 8S. Well, this is an Outcast, but the Creighton 8S rear shocks, I think, are these. I think because these shocks are the same all the way around, and I think these are the Creighton 8S rears, I think. Either way, they're 190 millimeter shocks. This one is now turned into a damper, because for the 2.0, my 2.0 is going to be running a damper, which I've got to adjust the shock fluid in here. It's going to run a damper and the stock shock. It's just what I want to do. So on Jenny's RC's Chop Shop, I ordered up a full set of shocks. Well, full set of two. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to break these open and see if these are topped off with fluid, or at least I can, actuate them. Tortured guy, dude, Outcast, it's going there. It's totally going there. The Outcast is going there, and so is the SBR version 2, the V2 SBR. So what I should do is I just want to check just to make sure that. All right. So these actually do need a little bit of, in my opinion, these need a little bit of fluid. So, and I think I figured out the fluid that was in these is 45. I think. But, yeah. I need to go get a socket from the garage. I'll be right back. Boy, is the garage cold. So pretty sure that this needs fluid. Okay. That's pretty tight. But Tortured, thank you for that, man. It's definitely going to diamond dust. I think it'll survive too. So let's see if I got what it takes to rip this open. Apparently not. Holy smokes. That's on there a little tight. What I need grip on this. So I wonder if I put this all the way up to the top, if I can get a better grip. Jessica. Jessica, we'll see you later. Guy. I guess I'm a rule breaker. What'd you do? How are you a rule breaker? What'd you do? What, on the Facebook site? It's only just a joke. Wow, what the heck? All right. I think I should be able to grip that. I just got to throw something in there. Let's see. There we go. So my guess is that this needs fluid. Just by the way it sounded. What is that? Pieces of plastic. Yep. It just needs a little bit of fluid, but it does need fluid. And actually, this seems light. That actually does not seem like 45. Ooh, whatever fluid's in there, that's light. I don't think that's no 45. Wonder if that's like a 30. See what I do is I'll take a fluid, dip the screwdriver in it, gives you an idea of what so the fluid in that seems like it's a 30. Yeah, it's more closer to a 30. So the other fluid just must be contaminated. So I'll go ahead and I'll throw some 30 in here. I think that's part of the issue that some people were having with these things, is that the shocks didn't have enough fluid in them, is my guess. So I'll raise that up a little bit. There we go. Believe that should be it. So what it does is there's a ridge on this little bladder. So on that ridge, I just wanted to make sure that when I push the shock up, raise the fluid level, and I actually pushed down so that you can see there's a little seepage of oil right there. And what I want to make sure of is that all the bubbles are gone. And I think they might be. So let's see. Yep. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's the way it should be. Now, I am going to give this, crap. I am going to give this a crank, but I actually technically just locked that down by accident. So I want to just give it a little crack, bring that down. J.O., dude, thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. There we go. I think some of these outcasts were having issues because the shock fluid wasn't up to snuff, wasn't all the way, wasn't full, properly filled. So do need to put just a little bit of preload on this. If the shocks were different front to rear, I don't believe I ever adjusted my rears. So this looks like it's set up like the rear, or maybe it's just literally just to take some of the tension out. So I'll set it up like the other one, which is pretty much right there. Pop this one open. Let's see. Paul Clancy, see you later, man. You got to work 18 hours. What? I'll see you guys. 18. What? Oh, later. Forget it. I can't read the short text things. In my family, we don't do short text. Because I can't understand it. I don't get it right away. John Miller, what's going on, guy? Actually, I'm supposed to be bringing this to the top. What am I doing? Hopefully, I can just rip this right open. Nope. Need a little bit of assistance. There we go. Gabe, what's going on, guy? I think it's Gabe, right? Gabe Martinez. What's happening, man? Rich, see you later, man. Back inside the ER. Be careful, man, in there, man. All right, so let's see. So this one, yep. This one also needs fluid. What we got here? Notification on something. Notification on what in the... Dude, no stinking way. J.O. Are you serious, dude? Dude, I gotta blow this up. J.O. Holy. Dude. Dude, are you gonna post a picture on the RC Guy Garage site, man? I'll tell you, you gotta, dude. That is stinking epic. J.O., you're a madman. Now, see, if you guys were part of the RC Guy Garage Facebook site, you'd know why I was just freaking out. J.O., you are a stinking madman, dude. That is insane. That is awesome. Holy smokes. You're an animal, dude. There we go. That should be good. Jay, are you still here in chat? Is J.O.? You are, dude. J.O. J.O., you are a stinking animal, dude. That's insane. Dude, that's almost similar to what's his name there? Chuck Liddell, dude. That's a Chuck Liddell. Perfect. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should have been from the factory. Not, shouldn't have air in it. So that's how we want it. J.O., that is amazing. Oh my God. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just hair, guy. You know what I mean? It grows back. That is stinking awesome, dude. Now I'm definitely doing a video. We got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes for the people to post their video on the RC Guy Garage Facebook site of their mullet hawk. Love it. Stinking awesome. Stepping outside the box. It is awesome. All right. So let's match. Ooh, let's get the oil off the tire. Francis, see you later, man. And I know these will have to be adjusted, but just getting them close. So I think I want it to go this way. Dude, I'm psyched because now I can actually do the video. I am doing a video. Like I said, man, when I say something like that, if you had the guts enough to do it, man, it's definitely going to get a video. I think it's stinking awesome. It's stinking awesome. Love it. Oh, actually, what happens if I switch over to a different camera? Nah, I suppose it should stay there. All right. Oop, what am I doing? Perfect. Outcast is happy again. That was it. Awesome. Very, very happy about this truck, I got to tell you. The only thing I'm not happy about is that rear wheelie bar. That thing. Man, this truck is so stinking heavy for that wheelie bar. It literally just destroys it. So this is what's happened to my wheelie bar. Look at that thing. I think it's mangled. So last time, all I did literally was I just took it and tried to manhandle it back into position, which you gotta be careful what you grab here. Getting close. But that's a huge huge drawback, man, with how bad these bolts get bent. So literally what I need to do, need to get something with a little bit of leverage and get a nice crank on these wheelie bar bolts and just kind of bend them back into position. It's almost like it should have kind of almost like a third wheel or something. Or maybe these should be replaced instead of having, you know, something like this. Maybe if it had like an air-filled tire, because it is pretty rough with these things. I keep landing on the tail and destroying these bolts. So that's the only thing I'm not happy with. That's my own fault, though. It's no fault of the RC. It's point blank. It's my fault. But it looks like I didn't do a good enough job cleaning here. Look at all that dirt in there. Holy smokes. So anyway, front shocks are on there. I should probably check the rear shocks just to see if these need fluid as well. Because it's just going to be easy just to whip them right off. Maybe not. Wheelie bar's in the way. Is that a different screw? Yep. Guy, get a bigger hammer. Right? I didn't have the strength enough. They really got bent bad this time. I'm starting to think I'm not going to run it with the wheelie bar or the wheels, man, because that is pretty bent. But now that it's off, I actually might be able to finesse it a little bit better now it's off. So we'll see. See what happens here. Come on. Yeah. Holy smokes. These things are bent. They're pretty cool, but it's not cool that I keep landing on the tail and bending them every single time now. That's like the third time that I've bent these things back. So let's see if this one needs it. Looks like it's leaking. Something's going on here. Now, let's see. Now, let's listen to it. Can you hear it? Hear that? I'm doing it right next to the microphone. So this has air in it. Garbage. Oh, look at that. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. That is not what you're supposed to be seeing here. So this, because this shock was improperly filled, look what it did to the bladder. That's not what you're supposed to see. So that bladder collapsed inside the shock, causing this thing to have issues. That's no good. So that's why it was bleeding. You wonder if X-Max shocks fit? Kind of almost looks like they would, huh? You gotta, I'll take one of the shocks off. I'll take one of the shocks right now. I'll match it up. I think the X-Max shocks might be bigger. And looks like the X-Max shocks are just slightly bigger. Just because you said that, I'm going to pop an X-Max shock off right now just to check it out. And we'll see if it fits. You got to take those stupid pins out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this first. So I can let it, let the bubbles come out. Because obviously you can see there are bubbles in the fluid now. Let it come up to about there. I'll let it do its thing. Just cycle this a couple of times. I can actually see the bubbles inside. So I'm just going to let it marinate like that for a little bit. And I'll pop off the, we'll go over to the X-Max here. We'll pop off the shock off the X-Max. Just to see if it's a better fit. That's a great idea. You know what though? Wait a minute. The X-Max shocks are way bigger. So there would be automatic compression. The X-Max shocks look like they're about 3/4 of an inch longer. but the shaft stroke is shorter. Isn't that funny, huh? So the shaft length between the bottom of the shock and there is shorter in appearance than it is on this. Look at that. Isn't that funny? Check that out. Look at that wheel. My bearing blew up. Look at that. Stupid pieces of garbage X-Max. This thing is still a trash bag. 1 2/3 rip. And this thing is a trash bag. 1 2/3 rip is all this thing got. It got 1 full battery pack of use. And then the second time, it only ripped through 2/3 of its battery pack, and the thing turned into an instant trash bag. It blew out the rear bearings. It blew out that bearing. The motor shaft was slop. Traxxas piece of crap. I'll still take this off though. I am curious now. I'll take this completely off. I love doing stuff like this. Take a part off the trash bag here and see if it can get full use on something else. Why not? Name of this RC is Trash Bag. There was a subscriber that named it Trash Bag. And I thought that was awesome. I love that this thing is called Trash Bag because that's what it is. This RC is just a bag of trash. I think that bolt is stuffed. The X-Max Trash Bag. I don't know where my pick is. I had a pick. Can't seem to find it, so I'll just use the knife. What is in there? Something is stuck in there. Oh, I need the smaller one. I think this one should pop it out, right? Yep. From this back side, pop that one out. Get a look at old trash bag here. Now, right away, I don't think the eye is going to fit. These ones are massive. Don't think these are a stock fitment. But anyways, so here's obviously the X-Max shock. Here's the Outcast, which is I think the same as the Creighton rears. So it looks like we got 3/4 of an inch. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's, let's see. What do we get for, what do we get for compression here? Yeah, even the X-Max shock has fluid in it. I mean, air. Or is it this one does? No, this one has air. Let's see if the X-Max one does. The X-Max actually. The X-Max shock feels good. But I don't think the... Yeah, see, the eyes don't fit. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. Where is my top cap? What did I do with the top cap? Would I lose it? I don't see the top cap. Where did I put it? I lost it. Oh. It's over here. Yeah. That would have to change. But you'd miss out, I think. Yeah, it would be way too long. The shock would be way too long. Way too long. It was good to see anyway. I will tell you though, I think if I didn't already say it, these are the perfect size as a secondary damper for the rear of the Losi SBR2. Absolute perfect stroke length size. You could not get it any better. All right, back on here. So this should be all set. It looks like might be, yeah. I think it still needs a little bit more fluid. Yep. That's a little better. The bladder's deformed. That's kind of a bummer. The bladder is actually deformed. Very slight bit right there. That stinks, man. Hopefully, putting it back in, hopefully, if I put this in carefully, but that section of the bladder is deformed. Must have been deformed from factory. That kind of stinks. Too much rebound. I think I've got too much fluid in it. It's just the slightest amount too much. That's better. Kind of don't like that. A little too much. And this bladder is actually all right. But it's got too much air in it. Those bubbles. You can actually see the bubbles in there. See them? Focus on it. See the bubbles in there? All those little tiny bubbles. I don't have time to wait for all that. Those will just have to be the air pockets that are in there. That's good. That's the way it should be. Perfect. Good enough. So the oil that I feel I discovered that was in these shocks was, at least for me, was 30. I don't know what the rear was. Rear may have been more, I don't know, but at least the fronts were 30s. Whatever they came off of. I don't know what they came off of. Creighton, Outcast. Should have been an Outcast, but I don't know. I do have to rebend those. That's pretty bad. It's a little bit better than it was, but man, that's bad. God, there's only so many times that I'm going to be able to do this, and then eventually these things are probably just going to snap. Almost feels like it'll be better without the wheels on it. Definitely need a little bit of leverage to be able to do this the right way, because this way is not going to work. Because obviously as you pull, all it's going to do is just twist. So it's almost as if I need to put it in my vise and then just crank this end over. That's how I straightened it the first time. I literally just cranked it right over, but this time it got bent really bad. Suppose I could just mount it back in. Try cranking it over again. Just don't know how much of this is going to snap off. Don't want to use channel locks because I'm not interested in damaging the wheels. I think I might have to use my big vise for this. Don't think this little vise has what it takes. But I'll give it a try. All right. Little vise. I don't think that's going to work. Get this camera out of the way here. Bent it a little bit. A little better. Not straight, but a little better. This is the one that's really mangled. Still bent. I was able to get that one fairly straight. It's close. This one's mangled. Put a little bit more of a crank on that one. See what happens. There's not much I can grab here. Let's just come down here. It's close. Maybe if I go this way. closer. Looks like it needs to bend this way now. See, it's getting there. Still doing its little flop thing. But it's definitely closer. Still needs a little bit. Almost seems as though this is bent. This little vise is pretty good. Be able to take that abuse. Needs to be bent this way. Because I could see it's like not bent completely this way. It needs to come this way a little bit. So what happens, it needs to go that way. A little closer. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the big vise. I can't get enough on here. But this is a good little vise, though. $20 at Harbor Freight. Definitely well worth it. It's a little happier. I think this battery is dead. I think that screw's a little bent. All right. Good enough. Might be able to grab something now and just kind of crank that wheel over, because I could see it's literally got to be cranked this way, not along this plane, not horizontally. It's actually got to have a little bit of downward action, because obviously the way it struck it this way. So it's going to be bent back down this way. This wheel's pretty close to being straight now. Happy with that. This one definitely just has way more of a bend on it, but it is better than what it was. At least now they spin. Mario, 1133. Where are you located, guy, for 1133? It's only 1234. See? 1234. I do have a BFH. I shouldn't need to use a hammer. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to destroy the wheel. That's why I'm using my hand, because obviously my skin and my flesh will, I've got enough grip. I'm afraid of breaking this off by cranking it even more. You know what I'm saying? But I've got it in a better position now to where I can probably now do it better with my hand. But I just don't want to break like this whole wing mount off, because that's possible. Obviously, I'll grab it like this and I'll just crank it down. But you can see as I'm doing that, it's literally pulling the whole, mount. And I just don't want to break that. So I'll probably end up using my big vise that's in the garage. I just got to dig it out, my real vise. And that will give me a little bit more freedom, and I can just grab this and just give it another crank. Like I said, this side is pretty good. This side still does have a little tweak to it, but you can see from the back. This side right here is way better when you see it being lined up like that. It's still a little tweaked, but that side's still worse. Even it's got a hump on the wheel too. Look at that. See right to there. It's funky. So anyways, I think that's where this live stream is going to end. We are on almost 3 hours of the live stream from RC Guy Garage. Kind of almost like turned into a late night live. This was a Shop Talk and Wrench Ridgid 18 volt. Oh, you want to see how it's doing? Check it out. So it was the Ridgid 18 volt battery. Obviously, it must have been in my truck in a tool. The trigger probably was pressed, and it ended up just killing, probably just enough to like activate the light, which basically killed the battery to the point of where even trying to charge it manually through the actual plugs, positive and negative, the computer that's inside of this, it's literally a computer. I can't believe the circuit board that's in there. The computer that's inside of this battery pack here would not allow it, just like a regular LiPo battery charger, and a LiPo battery would not allow it to charge. And it was pretty close to death. Also figured out that my voltmeter is junk. It's a voltmeter that I've had since I was a kid. And when I say since I was a kid, my guess is, look at how old this voltmeter is, okay? This is an old Craftsman voltmeter. I don't know if there's a date on here. Sears and Roebuck and Company, Hoffman Estates, Illinois. So, it's still made in China. I don't see any date code on here, but I wonder if there's a way to be able to figure out how old this voltmeter is. I think it's pretty old. When I say I got this as a kid, I want to say I've probably had this since I was, my guess is maybe mid-20s, something like that. You're a kid at your mid-20s. At least that's how I look at it. Well, I have to look at it that way. Now that my kids are like, they're literally low to mid-20s, they are still kids, right? Because your kids will always be your kids. So anyways, I'm going to check the Facebook site. If you had entered, or if you had, you had the guts enough to go ahead and do a mullet hawk or some kind of something like that for the RC Guy Garage Facebook site, be prepared to see yourself on a video from RC Guy Garage. And I'm also going to put a link to your YouTube channel as part of that whole thing. Hopefully you don't get aggravated. But that was the whole point, was to just draw our attention to other RC channels that are a small channel like mine. I think I'm at 6,500 subscribers. The subscriber count has kind of dropped off only because I haven't been putting content out, and I don't blame people for saying I don't want to hang around. My wife said, "Oh hell no!" Oh, J.O., dude, that is so stinking awesome. It only had to stay on, like literally just have it on just the one day. That's it. Mine is staying this way. That's just what I'm doing. My wife still loves me. Mullet hawk and all. Let's see. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, subscribers. So right now, it's like 6,500, I think. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh no! Don't I have like water pipes bursting over my computer? 6605. Holy smokes. So from the last time I checked, it picked up about 100 subscribers. That's nuts, man. I gotta tell you, that's crazy. For a channel that hasn't been doing any videos lately, and the last video that I just put out, the ARRMA Creighton 8S backtrack rip, which is a piece of crap. Yeah, I'll be doing more videos. I'll be doing better ones. Yeah, that video is a piece of garbage. Like I said, there's only one part in that video that I thought was pretty cool. There's actually more to that. I did rip it. I did actually rip it more. Just did some back and forth rips, but on the street. I don't even know. Maybe I won't even do a video. I don't know. But I'm going to do some more videos on the SBR 2.0. It's called the 2.0. The SBR 2. But that still needs its body to be all graphicked up with Fox stickers. It's going to be the only Fox edition SBR 2 from Losi. And it's also, I'm not even going to run it stock. I'm literally going to throw those. You can either call them slave shocks or you can call them secondary damper. So the rear of my Losi is going to run a secondary damper. I just got to figure out what shock fluid that I want to put in it. Why am I doing it? Just because I want to. I literally just want to just do something different. So, you know, kind of like the UDR. The UDR is insane. I love the UDR. Am I trying to make my Losi a UDR? No. So anyways, we got people in chat. We got Rich, Frank, John, Mario, J.O., Mitchell. We got, let's see. People might have already jumped out. Jason's here. Tortured, I think, might be gone. Mitchell, did you post one of these? Come on, guy. I know you got it. Your original picture, Mitchell. You got it right there, guy. Should have just done it. Let's see, who else? Frank, I think I said Frank already. Gutter Rescuers. And I think that is pretty much it. So we've got how many people in chat right now? 22 people. It's not too bad for Monday. So, all right. I'm out, meaning I'm gonna go close my eyes. I'm tired. I gotta build a wheelchair ramp tomorrow. So, anyways, just get out there and rip it. That's what you should do. And if you've got the ability to rip a mullet hawk, gotta have the glasses too. If you've got the ability to go ahead and rip yourself a mullet hawk and you ain't scared, just go ahead and do it. What do they say? You only live once, right? You gotta. Whether you're a girl or a guy, it doesn't matter. Or if you're one of those ones that don't identify. Rip yourself a mullet hawk. Who cares? It's just hair. It grows back. So, all right. I got to put these glasses on so I can see. Thank you to everybody that came. Thank you for those donations. How do I find out who the donators were? See, this on here is different. I can't see who gave the super chats. Yeah, see, I can't see who gave me super chats. How do I see who how can I see who gave me the super chats? This is dumb.
Over the course of the run.
No, be quiet, you. StreamYard. I don't know how I can see who gave me, because they disappear on this thing. Well, people gave me super chats, and who did? I don't even know who did because StreamYard doesn't let me see. Mitchell's RC. I know Mitchell did. AZRC. What's going on, guy? Kyle. Dude, how do you say your name? I think it's Kyle Geldmaker. Is it Kyle Geldmaker? No, I have super chats. There's like 4 or 5 of them in here. I just don't know where they are. See, on what you don't get is on StreamYard. StreamYard, you actually can't see what your super or who gave you super chats. If I was on the regular YouTube, I would be able to. But for some reason on this, I can't. And I don't like that. So if I go on my own live. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Viewers, 23 viewers, 296 views already. We already have thumbs downs. You got to be kidding me. I'm telling you. Somebody out there is going to get vendetta for me, I think. That's funny. Whatever. Somebody else. Be quiet, you. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. Top chat. It won't let me see. It won't let me see because I can't see it. All right. Well, I know Mitchell's RC gave me one, and I know other people did too. So sorry about that. I can't see who you were. I'll be able to see it in the analytics. But I appreciate those super chats. You obviously know what it does. Goes right to the channel. It just, like all the YouTubers say, it helps provide more content. No, it doesn't. It just literally just helps. It's awesome. I mean, I think it's stinking awesome. Definitely appreciate it. So I'm just going to end this where we are right here. Francis, wasn't you? Why not, Francis? Come on, guy. Throw in a bucket. All right, I'm out. Rich, don't sweat the petty stuff. Pet the sweaty stuff. Easy, Rich. Easy, guy. Oh, Mario. Thank you. Mario, thank you. I should have known. Yes. Mario usually always does. I appreciate that, Mario. Thank you. Same thing with you, Mitchell. Definitely. Thank you very much. I'll be able to see it later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start paying more attention to that because I even think the people that donate to the channel and the people that do the super chats, do the donations through PayPal, unless you don't want your name associated with a thank you, you got to let me know. Like I said, there was somebody that gave me a stinking PayPal. I was like, is that real? Is this Monopoly money here? And it wasn't. I was just like, wow, that's pretty crazy, man. When somebody does something like that, it blows you away. Like Mitchell, Mario, it totally blows me away, man. I appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing like a credit thing. So I'm going to start doing a credits roll at the end of my videos and go, thank you to the, I don't know how I'll do it, but it's probably similar to how the RC sailors do, because you people need to be recognized because you're taking from out of your own stinking pocket and you're stuffing it in mine. And all right, I'm out. Thank you guys for coming to this, not COVID and coffee. You got to read it. Thank you. Thank you for coming to Shop Talk and Wrench. Ridgid 18-volt hyper lithium ion battery dead. And now it's not. So look for some power drill episodes from RC Guy Garage using his reborn battery. So I'm out of here. I could be corny sometimes, and that's quite all right. Look at my hairstyle. All right. I'm going to end the broadcast. Thank you guys for coming to RC Guy Garage. We will catch you on the next one.